Okay, folks, Tuesday, the 30th of August, 2022. And as we firmly say goodbye to summer, we say hello to buying the dip on equities. So this morning, DAX 1.3 up, SPOOS zero point 0.9 up. We were 1% up there, and Dow up 7.74%. Euro taking a lift here on a weaker dollar. And it seems that the dips have been bought here. The bond was under a bit of pressure. And oil staying buoyant around 96, but 92s. Let's call it 97. So what I want to look at here is oil, the SPOOs, and we're going to look at gold again today, actually. So let's get over and have a look at these charts. So let's see on oil. On the daily. So, as I said numerous times, we're a sort of Wyckoff accumulation when we come down on this 09's low, 2009 low, 85.77 back adjusted. Just below the back adjusted invasion top of 90.09s on WTI here. And essentially just accumulation occurring right here, and again, you're seeing it just, well, here and here, and all of these escapades up away from this area. So I think we're in another one. And for me, I think the next stop, well, really the next significant stop for this market is actually going to be on the big swing trade as 150. So I think we're just putting in a lot of accumulation here, and I think we're going to thrust on to significant new highs in this cycle, if you like. I think I'm a buyer on any retests around the invasion top 90.09s, and certainly looking for this trend to continue, right? So that's oil. Let's see on the SPOOs. Yesterday, some really nice trades to be had, actually. Working off of this morning trend and just holding. We were in the room, we were all eyeing up the gap, which is now being closed. And so when the gap is open, it's in yellow, as you can see on the euro top left. But when it's closed, we then mark it gray and hold it for about 2 or 3 days after. But you can see here, money for the patient, right? Money for the patient. So have two bids off of the gap low. Nice inflection up high. I know a lot of the guys were on that trade. We pulled back numerous bids up, and we are now breaking above here. 50 EMA to be hit above at 40.85. So pretty simple. Where are we going with this trade? Well, it's uncontroversial, and it's not what you're going to hear on Bloomberg, but I think we need to trade back up on here, and the dips are being bought. So we hold trades for sometimes seconds, but mainly 15 minutes to an hour to 2 hours, 4 hours, but we're not really holding huge overnight risk here in Duggan Capital. So yeah, I like the longs in equities, and why not? Look at what we're getting from these lows. And then Bitcoin, I just wanted to check in on Bitcoin here. We do have a little bit of data coming across, but there you see Bitcoin closing the gap there this morning, and so we'll turn this gray. And let's see. I think Bitcoin's got a lot of woes here with a generally much stronger dollar. So you got to be careful here. I don't really see any significant trades on the 60-minute chart. Maybe shorting off the top of the gap, down to the bottom. So you're like shorting 23.55s, buying it back at 19.890s. Pretty small trade, to be honest. And not really something I'd be too interested in. But yeah, so here we are, kind of lying around the 20,000 marker, and I think we can actually get a break further down here. So there's a bit of a morning trend there in the daily bars. So a further break will be 18,485s and 16,260s. Nobody wants to hear me saying those figures. 16,260s on Bitcoin. All right. I think with more confidence going into equities, as we can see, than risk assets, the dollar is finding it hard to hold what have been since yesterday incredibly elevated highs, incredibly elevated, like 109s. I mean, it's just I think euro around parity. The euro dollar trade is a tricky one. It's a tricky one. I mean, but you know, I'd be trading on the ranges there. All right, so that's it for me for today's session. Please do check us out in the Discord room. We got a ladder trading course as well that a lot of the guys are loving at the moment, so do please check that out. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you all tomorrow.